Yo, what it do, gang? This your boy, Mr. Pull Up. I'm sitting in the garage. Me and old Goliath sitting here. Go ahead and change these front brakes out. So, before we get started, show y'all the project where we work. All right, so first I'm gonna show you. These are the brakes. Harley. All right, part number. And we're gonna go ahead and unbox this. It'll be hard to try to maneuver. So as you can see, it comes with assembly. Alright. There we got some brake calipers in there. And once again, you're gonna need 2 boxes of these. Okay, Harley parts, brakes. Get them boys there. Brembo. That's that official right there, baby. This 2014 Ultra Classic. Alright, let's see what else we got up in there. That's one. Got another brake. Got some instructions. And we also got some grease. Got a new pin in there. And we got a new little smaller pin clip right there behind that, if y'all can see that. So y'all can see them instructions. They tell you about applying the mass to the non-friction side, but you know, if y'all done brakes before, y'all know how to use all that stuff. Then when you apply the mass, you apply the little silicone in the circle of the mass to fill it up, to not exceed the circle. Anything outside the circle, y'all know you want to wipe up, keep it clean. All right, the tools needed for this job. You're going to need a 10 mil, but as y'all can see that, it's a 12-point 10 mil. And with that being said, these screws right there, see them, my 12 points. They're not your regular 10 mil. They like 12 point, if y'all can get a look at those grooves, how they in there, 12 point. And that's what this gonna do right there. Alright. Also got my young ratchet boy here. Him is adjustable. Goes down. I can make him get longer if needed for some leverage. Locks into place. So I got 3 sizes I can use it on. Alright. It also got a swivel neck on that boy. Yeah, you know. Alright. Also you're gonna need a 5 hex head. And I'll show you a little later what this will be used for. Alright, so first things first. Let's see if I can shine a little light on the subject down there. Alright, so this is what we got going on here. We're gonna pop that off right there. Just like that there. Set that to the side. Alright, so these 2 right here and 2. Don't forget about your speed sensor. Be careful with that. Be extra careful when removing this side here. The passenger side don't have this one. Only on the left side. Alright, so what I was saying about that 5, that's what this is going to go. It's going to fit into there. That 5 is going to fit into that right there. So before I start taking anything off, I'm going to loosen it a little bit. Just like that there. See that she moving. And remember I was telling y'all about that little safety pin. You pull that off the back. I don't know if y'all can see it right there, but it fits up in the back of right up in the between there on the back side of this screw here. And as y'all can see, it's just a little safety clip keep that pin in, not really in place because it screws in. All right, give me 1 second. All right, so we're gonna put that 10 point on there, and as everybody already know, lefty loosey, righty tighty. We're gonna put that on there like that. And as you see, I'm gonna need a little leverage. I'm gonna extend that boy on out some. Push down, and voila, magic. Then on to the next one. So, you know, you gotta be your own photographer slash video person, trying to work with one hand and record to make sure we're getting some good footage for you guys. Break that one loose. All right. Don't be afraid to get them hands dirty. All right, so make sure y'all screw that on out. Pay attention to this here. As y'all can see, it's loosening up. And also, as you can see, it's all tied together. Brake caliper line to the caliper. So, gonna take those out slow. One down. And the second one down. Now, I'm gonna have to hold up for 1 second because I don't want that caliper to just drop out of there. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back. As you can see, once I remove second bolt, that came down. Right. That's that there. Make sure you be delicate with that. And then your caliper will drop down a little bit. Let's see what we got in there. Some leaves. Got a little leaf up in there. Alright, so we're gonna move that. Alright, make sure that's good. Now keep in mind, so see, those are together, so as that caliper comes down, some boys is on there. I've been riding. Hold on, I'll be right back. Let me need both hands for a second. All right, now I slid it on down. So, them brakes, man, them boys is down. Been rolling this thing. Been rolling that baby. With them new brakes. I'm gonna let that hang for a second. Show y'all that new meat. Get that new meat on there, baby. That new meat gonna look good. Alright, give me 1 second. Let me unscrew that caliper bolt. What I mean by that caliper bolt, that one that you're gonna use with that 5 hex right there in the middle. Unscrew that out. That will free up the brakes, the pads. I gotta get those calipers pushed back in. So give me 1 second. All right, so what I normally do is I take a flat head, push the caliper back in. They're not that hard to push back in. All right, so next I need to get that 5, and I'm gonna finish unscrewing this right here so that we can get to free up the brake pads. So let me try something real quick. Let me see. Working with one hand, like I said, you know. So shine a little light back there. So as y'all can see, that right there fits in there. Unscrew him. Trying to do this with one hand and record, guys. It's that do it yourself. Do it. Do it yourself, baby. You know, we all learn from each other. So, you know, you do something a little different to not do it. So, looks like. Once it comes out, and we got a new one of these came in the kit. New one of those came in the kit. See that thing up in there dirty. So me personally, I'm gonna reach my fingers up in there, or actually on the back side back here. So you can just push it. I'm gonna push it out. Alright, so push that on out, and that's what holds the caliper, the brake pads in place. That thing dirty. So I'm gonna get this cleaner I use. I'm gonna try to shine it up a little bit. So after cleaning it up a little bit, I ain't trying to get it, you know, spit shine it or anything, but I'm just trying to get some of that old bagged up debris off of it, so that next time the brakes get changed, I clean it up again. All right, so now get ready to put it back in. So when you're putting this back in, you want to make sure that you put it in this way, because when your brakes sit in there, they're going to sit up in this angle right here, right? And what I mean by that is, so the brake is going to be, it's going to be like that. Then this part of your brake, when it is seated into the caliper, that sits up in there like that. All right, so that way when you put this pin back through the caliper, it goes through the caliper and it's going to go through there as well, and that's what's going to keep them seated in the caliper. So when you're looking at the caliper, see that? It's going to go in the inside, and that's going to line up with that hole right there in the middle, right here. Now with it seated back in there, back up in there, and then when you look at it from the back side, see it's picking up out of there, it's through that hole. So when you put the brake calipers in there, the brake pads through the caliper, they'll seat up in there. So let's get one in, and I'll give you an idea. So also, when you see these brake pads in there, this back wall here, what you do is you're going to take the brake and you're going to put them in an angle. It's going to sit up like that there. When you put it in, you see it sits up, and then all you're going to do is just gently push it down into that bracket, and voila. And now it's seated. See how it's seated in there? It's on the back wall, and it's also at the back of the caliper. So they kind of, you know, you'll see and feel that they're seated properly. So now they're both are seated. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that pin, the new pin, and I'm going to get it, and I'm going to slide it into that hole right there. So now that it's slid back into the middle, grab my 5, and I'm going to just spin her on in. So we done screwed her on in, and now with it sitting in between, going in between both of the brakes through the other hole of the caliper. Now it is only hand tight torque specs. I could get into all that, and I know a lot of people like the torque specs, but it's just, you know, it's just a brake bolt, so you just want to hand tighten. So you got the little pin, and it's going to seat. So see, when you look right there, them little indentations right there on that brake screw, that's where that little piece clip is going to just slide onto there. So let me give you a show what that is. So I'm going to slid that little piece in there, and see, she just moves freely. And it's just a safety, just in case. If this was to come out or unscrew, which, you know, it shouldn't, that'll keep it from coming completely out. Just by this little piece right there, keep it from coming completely out. Alright, so next, we're going to slide that caliper with the brakes back up onto the rotor, just like so. We're going to just let that sit for a second, right? And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put y'all on standby. Matter of fact, I'm going to see if I can pump y'all up on something. Pump y'all up right there. While I slide that on up. Slide that on up. Put the sensor back on. Tuck the screws back in there. So slide that on up. Sensor on the outside. Top screw. Slide him through. Get it aligned with that side there. And you give a snug. You can see that it's hand twisting. That means nothing is cross threading. You can go down to the bottom. Slide him through. Spinning it freely. Nothing is cross threading. Hand tightening. Hand tight. Just gonna twist it as far as with the hand. Then I'm gonna get that ratchet. I'm gonna put it back to the right side. I'm gonna go down a little bit on that one, down on that one. I'm gonna just go back and forth, hand down, man down, and tighten. And once again, these are your brake caliper bolts. The caliper bolts. 12-point tight, tight. Voila, magic, baby. Brake job 101. Back on. Next, we'll get the little bracket there. I sprayed them down with some solution a little bit. Make them look a little good. Got 2 pins at the bottom, 1 at the top. So then I'm gonna take that, put the 2 at the bottom in first, and then just clamp the top one in. Brakes 101, baby. Sensors back on. Bolts tight, snug. No over torquing. Cause you break one of those bolts, man, you're gonna be in trouble. Let me turn that light off. My bad. Oh snap. So it's your boy, Mr. Pull Up, Do It Yourself Brake Job 2014 Ultra Classic on my boy Goliath. He a little dirty, huh? You know, I'll be out here getting them miles, baby, and getting them miles on my boy. So let y'all see my boy, you know, digital. You dig? Digital gauges, Dakota Digital, aftermarket radio, Sony. Alright, yeah, there we go. My boy Goliath, 2014 Ultra Classic. Oh man, and this seat, that's another story. That's that swamp ass right there. That swamp ass, man. Oh man, this boy there, that's game changer, guys. Changer. Man, that's game changer. But till we meet again, thank y'all. Tune in. Like, comment, subscribe, you know. Let your boy get some of this action, man. You know, let's talk, class. Let's talk. Let's talk a little bit. Come on, holla.